Yo, Big C in the house. You know the name. Fin Posse Podcast. Changing the game. Fins up high. Feel the aqua and orange. Miami Heat blazing. We scorching the floor. Marino the tour. We stacking the saga. Legacy deep, call it football nirvana. Big C, break it down, got the stats in his veins. Play-by-play knowledge like he's calling the chains. Fins flying on the field, opponents feel the blast. Tyreek cheetah speed, leaving DBs in the past. Waddle with the wiggle, defense with the clamp. Aqua drip so clean, whole squad's the champ. Tune in, Big C, got the mic on lock. Fin Posse Podcast, it's the cream of the crop. Breaking news, hot takes, repping the block. For the Dolphin faithful, it's the one-stop shop. Fin Posse. We the voice of the fans. Miami stand tall, got the world in our hands. Best podcast, yo, ain't no debate. Big C, big vibes, setting it straight. Defense smash, call it Aqua Tsunami. X locking routes like a South Beach Armani. O-line holding strong, trenches like a fortress. Big C dissected, no stack goes dormant.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less.
What up, Fin fans? Welcome to another episode of the Fin Posse Podcast. I'm your host, Big C, and this is brought to you by Game Changers Media. How is everyone doing today? Good morning. Let me know if this mic starts up messing up. Already giving me trouble this morning. I'm going to have the guys look at it later today. Hopefully they can figure out what's wrong, but man, issues. What up, Joe? What up? How's everyone doing this morning? I'm on my way to Buffalo here in a few minutes, so this isn't going to be a long preview this morning. I just want to talk about the game a little bit. I did see that Darren Waller practiced. Do we see our first glimpses of Darren Waller this weekend or Thursday night? Tomorrow night. Going to visit Michael K. Man, Joe, listen, Michael K is not a bad guy. Like he gets on my nerves. He really does. I've had phone conversations. I've talked to Michael K on the phone personally for an hour, you know what I mean? But sometimes he just takes things a little too far, and you know what I mean? This is an emotional thing. Football is an emotional sport. And I don't pretend to think I know everything about the game of football. Do I have high hopes for my team? I absolutely do. And to sit here and berate me on my own channel because I see things a certain way. Yeah, I had high hopes for Chop Robinson this year. I had high hopes for our front seven. I had high hopes for, and it didn't turn out that way. But come on, man. You don't want to see me. You know where I'll be tonight. No, I would love to, have a beer with Michael K. And, listen, just because we support different football teams doesn't mean that people aren't. I'm going to stay at my uncle's house, and they are literally the biggest Buffalo Bills fans I know. My cousin Michael, he's got a disability. His mother was in a car accident, hit by a drunk driver when she was pregnant. his twin brother died before he was born, and my cousin Michael is handicapped, but mentally he knows everything about football, and he is the biggest Buffalo Bills fan, the biggest. Oh, I'm not flying. I'm driving, brother. I'm driving. Yeah, I'm heading out the door as soon as this podcast is over. I'm driving. It's about a 2.5 hour drive. But my cousin Michael is the biggest Buffalo Bills fan I've ever met, ever. And I'm going into their house. You know what I mean? They live 15 minutes from the stadium. So you can get along with Bills fans, you know what I mean? And they give me the business. They give me the business about the Dolphins. I almost got a hotel just because of that, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. But let's get into it. Ethan Bonner practiced. Is he going to play? You know, we need all the help we can get in the secondary. I would guess that since it's a short week, he's still not gonna play, even though he returned the practice. Darren Waller, listen, we need all the help we can get. Joe, where you headed to Philly for? You got business out there? We need all the help we can get. This game could get ugly real quick. You know, the Buffalo Bills are one of the better teams in the NFL, right? We just seen what happened to the Jets. I thought the Jets were going to have a fighting chance in that game. Not because I think that they're a good a team as Buffalo. Clearly, they're not. I just thought that with Justin Fields, with Breece Hall, I thought they'd be able to establish the run and be able to put up some points against the Buffalo Bills, especially after what we've seen Buffalo give up to the Ravens the week before. Derrick Henry just ran all over them. Right? Derrick Henry just ran all over them. Now, do the Miami Dolphins have a chance? You know, it's a low chance, but they got a chance. Any given Sunday, right? I know this is a Thursday night game, but any given Sunday, any team can be beaten. Any given Sunday, any team can be beaten. Are the Buffalo Bills overlooking us? Are they overlooking us? Last Sunday, the Miami Dolphins got the offense going. You know, was it perfect? No, absolutely not. It wasn't perfect. But we were able to get Tyreek involved. We were able to get Jalen Waddle involved. We were able to get Devon Achane involved. We need to run the ball more, especially with Ed Oliver being out. We need to establish the run against the Buffalo Bills. We need to control the clock. We cannot turn the ball over. That is a no-no. If Tua goes out there trying to play hero ball and flinging the ball all over the place, we're going to be in trouble. Tua's going to have to play a mistake-free game for us to have any opportunity to win this football game. Again, it's a low chance that we do. But is there a chance? Absolutely. There's always a chance. What up, Cap? Now, you know, I think there's a better chance that Buffalo beats us by 20. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to sit here and act like my team does not have a chance whatsoever. When you got Tyreek Hill, when you got Jalen Waddle, when you got Achane, you got players that can put points on the board. You got guys that are capable of getting after the pass rusher. If we can put some pressure on Josh and make Josh uncomfortable in the pocket, it's easier said than done. I get it. Josh Allen is playing like he's on a different planet right now. Josh Allen might be the best player in all of football, not named Lamar Jackson. Again, I say Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen are leaps and bounds above everyone else. Leaps and bounds. But is it unrealistic for Josh Allen to have a bad game? I mean, it could happen. Josh Allen could have a bad game. Things could happen. Again, long shot, but don't get it twisted. What up, Crazy Doll fan? Yeah, make sure you hit that like button for me. It helps me out a lot. What are the keys to vet? Do you guys think? Be honest. Is there absolutely no shot in your mind? We don't have any chance. Are you just marking this one up as a loss 100%? We're gonna really see if this team cares about Mike McDaniel. Because if they care about Mike McDaniel, they're gonna go out there and play their hearts out. If they're just done with Mike McDaniel, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see by the performance they put out on the field. Again, this team was set up to fail from the very beginning. Not addressing the secondary properly, relying on too many rookie players to come into the league and, hit the ground running. Football's not an emotional thing. Is football not an emotional thing? It's an emotional thing for me. If you don't have no emotion for the game of football, I mean, what's the sense of watching it? But, I am expecting us to lose, and I think that makes it easier for me. I don't think you have to be a player in the game for the game to be emotional. I think everybody feels emotional about the game of football. Please tell Michael K he's wrong about this. Do you guys not feel emotion? I mean, whether it's anger, sadness, disappointment, and if your team's doing good, do you not feel happiness? Do you not feel, you know what I mean? What are we talking about here? Football isn't an emotional thing. Only if you're playing the game. I don't see it that way. Yeah, Elwood, I think Tua can have a good game. He's got to not turn the ball over. Matt Milano has been a thorn in Tua's side for a long time. He's out. Ed Oliver, he may be Buffalo's best defender. He's out. Again, you guys, is football an emotional thing, or it can only be emotional for you if you're a player? Because I mean, I definitely have emotions towards the game of football. This offense, we're beat up on the right side of the line. Jonah was ranked the worst offensive lineman by PFF last week. Again, Jonah is a rookie. He's going to get there eventually. Edward says, I am an emotional fan, period. Facts. Bills have depth. Nothing to worry about with Oliver and Milano not playing. And, again, your depth isn't as good as Milano or Ed Oliver, but, your team is good enough that it probably does not matter. It probably doesn't matter that those two guys are out. It does help the Miami Dolphins that those guys are not playing. Patrick Paul fell back down to earth. Patrick Paul's still playing good football. He'll continue to get better. Jonah will get better. Again, we had too much faith. Well, I did anyway. I'm not going to speak for anyone. We went into the season relying on too many rookies to hit the ground running. You know what I mean? Absolutely. We needed Jonah to hit the ground running. We needed Kenneth Grant to hit the ground running. We needed Marshall to hit the ground running. He's our starting slot. We just had too many we were relying on too many rookies. We were talking football Wednesday at 10 a.m. Yes, very emotional. Paul is our best offensive lineman. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not worried about Joey. I'm not worried about Joey Bosa. Again, Kenneth Grant is a rookie, bro. I mean, he's played 2 games in the NFL. He's played 2 games in the NFL. Grant will be a great player for this team. He will be. I have all the faith in the world in Kenneth Grant. The NFL's a different beast, though. You know what I mean? The NFL is a different beast. These guys need time. Guys need a little bit of time. I have no faith in the Dolphins. Sorry to say, 74-year fan. Damn, Michael, you old as shit. Oh, brother. Jordan Phillips is showing more than Grant. I'd start Phillips. Jordan Phillips has been really good. And I've said it since the beginning that I thought Jordan Phillips had the potential to be the best player in this whole draft for the Miami Dolphins. Truly, I did. I really felt that that Jordan Phillips could be the best player we took in this draft. Michael K, you say a lot, though. You say a lot. What up, Sean? What up? You coming out tonight, Sean? You gonna be at you gonna come over to the brewery? Listen, I don't know if we need to start Ollie Gordon, but Ollie Gordon definitely needs to get some touches. Ollie Gordon, we need to get the ball in his hand 10 to 15 times. What up, Frozen Fin fan? What up? That's not true, Michael K. Everything you say is just negative. Negative, negative, negative. Too many injuries to wing Big C. And listen, you're probably right. You're probably right. But anything can happen. No, my wife has nursing school tonight. Okay. Richie sent out this thing about the tailgate, pregame tailgate. They're charging $200 a ticket for the tailgating beforehand. And I mean, you get drinks and food, but $200, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Was going to be at the game, but it's my son's birthday. Your son don't like football, brother? Or he little? Jalen Wright can sit his butt right behind Ollie Gordon. I want to see Ollie Gordon. I want to see what Ollie Gordon can do. Not necessarily because it's negative. It doesn't mean it's wrong. But you say everything is bad. Everything. And that's not the truth. The fact of the matter is the Buffalo Bills have been a better team for years, and the Miami Dolphins have came close to knocking the Buffalo Bills off. Roundtable did a poor job of planning that one out. I mean, I think $200 after you paid $450 for a ticket is, you know what I mean? I think it's just a little pricey. You know what I mean? I just think it's a little pricey. I'm not going to go spend another $200. You know, he's little yet. Yeah, I feel you, brother. I feel you. Family first. You know what I mean? Family first. Football will be there. I'm not paying $200 extra to get some bullshit ass food and have a few drinks that you got to probably stand in line for 25 minutes to get. You know what I mean? Dan Mitchell, I had messaged him. He had not seen my message in time. He messaged me right after. He said we possibly get it. Dan is a busy guy. You know what I mean? And I knew that there was a chance that it may not have went through. But $200 ain't worth some chicken wings and Canadian beer. Ugh. I agree, brother. I agree. You know what I mean? Like, I already paid $450 for this ticket. And yeah, it's in a luxury box, you know what I mean? Which is gonna be nice. But I'm done spending money on NFL stuff until my team gets it going. Go to the Hammer lot and eat and drink for free. Yeah, I don't know where the Hammer lot is. Let me see if I can pull up the email and show you the prices. Because it's absolutely. I mean, you can get in. Listen, you can get in for other prices, but if you want to be there full time and have the VIP where you get everything included, it's $200. Let me see if I can pull it up and show you. I just thought it was, you know what I mean? I thought we were gonna get a chance to hang out with the. Here, let me share this so you guys can see what the prices are looking like. I think you can get in for $84 or something, but you don't get the food, you don't get the drinks, and it's only like an hour before the game. I just, you know what I mean? They shouldn't have. They know people paid these tickets to go and see them and spend time with them. You know what I mean? And for them to put themselves in an area where you got to spend a crazy amount of money to be around them is crazy. You know what I mean? So let me see. Add to stage. Let me make this bigger. Or maybe I can't. Okay. So tailgate. All right, let me see where I have to click on Buffalo, Miami. Look at this VIP week of game premium VIP tailgate lounge, $169.48. I'm pretty sure it's at 182 yesterday. 2 hours early, $130. 1 hour early access, $109. I mean, here's one $46 non-drinking, but the prices were different. I don't know if this is for the Bills game. Let me see. Can't click on this Buffalo Bills. Buffalo food slot. What? Yeah, regardless. I mean, I don't think some hot dogs and some burgers and stuff are worth what they're trying to charge you. Yeah, I mean, I know there's lots of stuff to do. That's one thing about the Bills fans, you know what I mean? You know, and I was talking my junk about them yesterday, and like I said, it's all in fun. Again, most of my family are diehard Buffalo Bills fans, even my mother. But you know, they got guys in the parking lot that have turned cars into grills. They got guys that he sprays himself with ketchup and mustard, and they sing. And there's a Bills bus where you can go in and you can take a shot and walk out. Sorry about that. Nah, you didn't miss Dan. Dan Dan acted like we could do something up there. But we're not gonna have time. I mean, I probably won't see them guys until the event tonight, probably. I do got to spend some time with my uncle. But I am leaving as soon as I get done here. I should be the Buffalo by 1:32. Shake, how was the Indy game in India? Obviously, it didn't turn out the way we would hope, but how was it? Was their stadium real nice? But I want to ask you guys right now, is there anything the Miami Dolphins can do? Is there anything the Miami Dolphins can do to give themselves an opportunity to win this game? You have a cousin who is a diehard Cowboy fan? You have to care in order to miss Buffalo fans. So yeah, I mean, I probably won't see Dan TD and Richie and Kobe until probably 6-7 tonight. I mean, I'm playing. They told me to come in and get food with them beforehand, so we'll see. But and then maybe tomorrow before. Indy Stadium is amazing. I love how they treat their fans with class. Nice. I will not be wearing Dolphins gear. Because Michael, it's not that I'm not going to support my team. It's that when I go out, I wear nice stuff. I wear new stuff. I refuse to spend any more money on this football team until things change. Run the ball a lot, put Willie Gay in the damn game, and stop dropping Jalen Phillips in the coverage. That'll give them a chance. Frozen, you're absolutely right. Willie Gay needs to play more. Ollie Gordon needs 15 touches, and Jalen Phillips is absolutely horrible in coverage. Stop dropping your pass rushers into coverage. Stop it. I know he's an outside linebacker. But when did you ever see Joey Porter? Joey Porter was an outside linebacker. When did you ever see Joey Porter drop back in coverage? Joey Porter's job was strictly to get after the quarterback. Like, stop. If Jalen Phillips ain't rushing the quarterback, then put someone in there that's better equipped to cover someone in the secondary. We're putting Jalen Phillips in coverage because we want to make it look like he's going to rush when he's really not. Stop it. That's a terrible game plan. Terrible. I would zero blitz the shit out Josh Allen tonight. You got to give us a chance. You got to make it a chance. You got to give us a chance. They cover better than our corners. That might be true. Run the ball all night. Ollie Gordon needs to get the carries. Devon Achane, drop him, put him in the slot, rush him, have him run out the backfield, but Ollie Gordon needs to run the football. He may eat us. He's going to eat us alive anyway, Sean. But you gotta do something. You cannot allow Josh Allen to sit back there and just pick us apart like Daniel Jones did. You know what I mean? You cannot allow that to happen. I'm not saying that he still won't tear us up. but you got to do something. I don't understand what's going on with Weaver. He did well last season. Hey, a lot of people are saying conspiracy theory are saying that maybe Weaver is doing this on purpose because he knows he's the next guy up. Maybe Anthony Weaver is doing might be Daniel dirty. I don't think that to be the case, but there is that rumor circulating. There will be drinking all day and night. Be safe, crazy fans. Yeah, that's one thing that Bills fans do is they be drinking. Listen, I really hope Darren Waller plays. I doubt he does. Happy birthday, Dan Marino. Yeah, happy birthday, the Dan Marino. Happy birthday, the Miss Finns. I'm pretty sure today is her birthday also. So happy birthday, Miss Finns. Make sure you hit that like button for me, please. Young Buck. If the Dolphins win, Big C should get to throw Dan through a table. Yes, I agree. I will Batista bomb his ass. Young Buck, I will bring that up to Dan. I'll be like, listen, if we win, let me put you through a table. If they win, Juju Brett's plays, he will be a surprise for the secondary. Listen, I think Juju Brent should play. If he knows the defense even a little bit, let him play. Why is it a wasted roster? Who else are you going to put up there? You know what I mean? Another special teamer. Everybody that is saying move on from Darren Waller for what? For what? For a guy that is barely going to get on the field? Let Darren Waller have his time. Darren Waller is going to be more has the possibility to affect this team more than any other player you're going to replace him with. Marino's birthday was not the 14th. I want to say his birthday is the 18th, to be honest. His birthday's not the 15th or the 14th or any of those days. All right, he was born on the 15th. My fault. Well, happy birthday to Miss Finns. She passed. Her birthday passed. I got so many birthdays in September. I got my sisters. I got my nephews. I got Marinos. I got two of my cousins. What else is in September? I thought today was the 16th, to be honest. I thought 2 days ago it would have been the 14th. So, yeah. Yeah, I just looked it up, too. I'm always stuck that Marino's birthday is the 18th for some reason. Oh, my best friend's birthday was in September 18th. Maybe that's why. James Bowes, when I was in 6th grade. James Bowes. They used to joke with him. James Bowes picks his nose, sticks it in his Cheerios. He wasn't very popular. Was more likely Miami Dolphins win a Super Bowl before 2050 or somebody like Kanye becomes president in 2028? Well, I'd say it's more likely Miami wins a Super Bowl before 2050 than Kanye becomes president in 2028. I think there's zero chance that Kanye West becomes president. On my channel, I told everybody that if the Dolphins beat the Bills, I'll cut my hair into a mohawk and keep it for a month. Very nice. What should Big C do if the Dolphins beat the Bills? And be realistic. Be realistic. I'm open. I'm open to ideas. I'm open to ideas. What should Big C do if the Dolphins beat the Buffalo Bills? Yeah, I don't got a lot of hair, bro. I just got my hair cut. Y'all see? Y'all see? I just got my hair cut. Got that crisp. I got that crispy fade. What? I got that crispy fade. I know you can't really tell sometimes. Sometimes it look like I might just have a buzz cut. I got that crispy fade. Shave your head and oil it up. Oh, I've shaved my head one time. Yeah, we got 10 likes and there's 17 in the chat. Come on, help a brother out. You guys are hurting my feelings, killing me. Thank you, Crazy Dolphin. Hit that like button for the kid. One time. Listen, let me know if you guys want me to go live from my cell phone and stuff at the event tonight. If you guys want me to hit the live button while inside the stadium, walking through the stadium, in the Caesar Sportsbook, let me know. If the Dolphins win, stay barefoot until you get back home. Laugh out loud. Oh, you want me to pull a Mac Hollins? You want me to pull a Mac Hollins? A win in Buffalo would rival the Miami Miracle. Listen, there's an opportunity. There's a chance, folks. There's a chance. There's a chance the Miami Dolphins pull off the impossible. Is it a big chance? No. Is it a big chance? No. But there's always a chance in the game of football. There's always a chance in the game of football. Always. But listen, I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Again, the Miami Dolphins got a chance. Have faith. I know it. Listen, be realistic. There's a great chance that we lose this game. But again, support your football team. Watch the game. Cheer them on. And you never know. Maybe they surprise us. Maybe this is the one game that they all show up, all play to the best of their abilities. Everything just goes their way, and we pull off a miracle. Maybe it happens. Young Buck, if the Dolphins win, I will buy the new rivalry jersey. And I'll let you guys vote on which jersey I get. Deal? If we win, go live, talk your stuff on the way out. Miller, you want me to get my ass kicked, right? That's what you want me to do? Miller want me to get beat the fuck up. Yeah, if we win, get jumped. What? If we win, their job stays safe for another day. If we beat Buffalo, Mike McDaniel's not getting fired right away. Miller want me to get my ass beat. He like, yeah, go live and talk shit to a bunch of drunk, angry Bills fans. Yeah, okay. I'm sure TD will have my back. Yeah, right. Not me. I'm not. Listen, I was born during the day, but not yesterday, motherfucking day. I'm not going to talk shit to 50,000 people that are drunk and got an attitude problem because their team got beat by a team they shouldn't have lost to. Hell no. Hell no. That won't be happening. I will buy the new jersey. I don't like the new jersey neither, so that's going to be rough for me. How about this? I will buy the new jersey because I'm not a big rivalry jersey guy and I don't like to wear jerseys. If the Dolphins win, I will buy one of the rivalry jerseys and I will give it to one of you guys. How's that sound? Make sure y'all hit the like button for that, though. If the Dolphins win Thursday night, I will buy a rivalry jersey of your choice and I will give it to one of you guys. That cool? That a good deal? I give back to you guys. Philly, if you win the drawing, I'll get you an Eagles jersey. You know what I mean? Absolutely, Mr. Donahue. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want no injuries. I'm not one of them guys that hopes Josh Allen gets hurt. You know what I mean? That's not me. Make sure you hit that like button. I hope we have 19 likes. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'll go live every opportunity I can get. Make sure you pay attention because make sure you got your notifications on because they're probably not going to be hour-long lives. They'll probably be 10, 15 minutes here and there. Oh, I'll laugh in Dan Mitchell's face. Believe that. Maybe 10, 15 minutes here and there. So keep your notifications on. And I will see you next time you see me. It'll be in Buffalo, baby. And you know what it is. Fins up. I love you all. And you know what it is. Fins up for life. Peace.
Yo. Big C in the house. You know the name. Fin Posse Podcast. Changing the game. Fins up high. Feel the aqua and orange. Miami Heat blazing. We scorching the floor. We know the tour. We stacking the saga. Legacy deep, call it football nirvana. Big C, break it down, got the stats in his veins. Play-by-play knowledge like he's calling the chains. Fins flying on the field, opponents feel the blast. Tyreek cheetah speed, leaving DBs in the past. Waddle with the wiggle, defense with the clamp. Aqua drip so clean, whole squash the champ. Tune in, Big C, got the mic on lock. Fin Posse Podcast, it's the cream of the crop. Breaking news, hot takes, repping the block. For the Dolphin faithful, it's the one-stop shop. Fin Posse. We the voice of the fans. Miami stand tall, got the world in our hands. Best podcast, yo, ain't no debate. Big C, big vibes, setting it straight. Defense smash, call it Aqua Tsunami. X locking routes like a South Beach Armani. O-line holding strong, trenches like a fortress. Big C dissected, no stack goes dormant.